Halloween Horror Nights is back.
Are we going to get a whole trailer? We should.
Halloween Horror Nights, Stranger Things Season 5, Sinners. I forgot the name of the Jack versus Oddfellow house.
Jack versus Oddfellow doing stuff.
Doing stuff.
From the theme park capital of the world, bringing you the latest in theme park news. It's the Thrill Geek Podcast.
Jack and Oddfellow chaos and control. Come on, you HHN amateurs.
Jack and Oddfellow fight so much throughout the entire event that Chance kills him on the final night. That would be my ending for the event this year.
Chance
She becomes immortal.
You know, as bad as I was like going to Jack and Oddfellow's realm, and I was like, of the pumpkin wicked growth. I'm like, and just cycling back, full circle, tent house.
Chance just comes out and slaps Jack and Oddfellow back into their vortex of whatever. And
my idea is the final night. Jack and Oddfellow have exerted so much energy. They finally stop collaborating and start battling each other, and Chance takes this chance and kills them both, or traps them in the
lantern.
Here's
Jack in the
lantern,
box.
Or she steals Oddfellow's she kills Oddfellow and becomes immortal. It's the one thing they haven't done with Chance is she's still not immortal.
I forgot
I digress.
She's still around. Who knows?
We're like
I hope
Universal
they do something
Creative.
good with her this year, because I think a lot of people will be disappointed if they don't.
Yeah. So, hello everybody. Welcome to the podcast. We're here to talk, if you haven't noticed it or learned yet, Halloween Horror Nights. Because we've been horrible about updating the podcast with HHN stuff, because that's our favorite thing. So here we are.
But we haven't been horrible about updating our HHN guide, thrillgeek.com/HHN.
Thank you for
Very
that, Jerry.
with the plugs
Back to
today.
the show.
I love it.
All right, let's talk HHN 35, which is coming up really fast. They've already started construction in the park. Light structures are going up
early.
Lighting is going up.
Can we do another video where we're just like, look, it's a fog machine, and just like zoom in on it really poorly?
Look, it's a light.
I'm sure we'll do that again.
Yeah.
Wait, what
I'm sure
was it?
Look at this truss.
Truss!
Isn't it neat?
We did the truss thing last year. That was pretty funny.
Did you ever put the
So,
techno version of it up?
Yeah, I did. Remember? Yeah.
And it did nothing.
Yeah.
Let's
I
do it
was like,
again.
Shame on you people for not noticing my artistic talent. Okay, so do we want to talk about Jack and Oddfellow's chaos and control? Or is that kind of...
We can talk briefly, because I was there for the announcement at MegaCon.
Yeah. So how was the...
Thank you for HHN dragging me to MegaCon on a Saturday that I was not going to go.
But it was worth it. The announcement.
It was worth it, because it was cool as hell to be in there for the announcement, and with a lot of our fellow creators. We were all there way earlier than anyone else showed up. And it was a blast. And we got to see at least a same voice of Jack, but Jack looks a little bit younger and buffed up now.
He's been eating his spinach.
I'm glad we're not getting a regular Icon's house. As much cool as it is to see the Icons, the last two have been sort of okay. Happy to see that we're getting this house, and we're also, remember, this is a different time for HHN compared to 30. The lack of a better term, creative is in full control now. You notice the last couple of HHNs, they are unleashing things and doing things like they've never done before, and they've already said they've got stuff coming in the houses and streets that is unlike anything we've ever seen before, which is for all of us.
It's very,
yay.
I mean, I know we were discussing it a little bit last year, how it felt like some of the things of like old school HHN were coming back, like some of the ways that they were doing like scares in the houses and the streets, like the scare zones felt a lot more like they felt like a lot more complete and like actually startling in certain areas. But I'm hoping we get even more of that, and like all the
I think 30 anniversary years are always sort of lore But I think we're getting with this one, we're getting lore like we have never seen, HHN lore we've never seen before.
No, I was just gonna say, back when we had Oddfellow debut as an icon, everybody was wanting a Jack HHN mashup. I heard a lot of people say like they would want them like kind of co-hosting the event. I never really saw that happen. I'm glad they're doing it in a house format because it's much easier to, as we all know, recent years IPs have taken over the event and it's hard. HHN isn't like it is back like in the 90s and early 2000s where they could use the icons to tell a story around the event. They still try to loosely tell a story with some of the scare zones and stuff, but I think the best route for the Jack and Oddfellow thing was to do a house, and that's where we are. So I'm very excited for it.
And it's a house, and it will affect everything. It will affect the overall event. I think the Oddfellow thing was a test for creative pushing a little bit more and getting back to that. And because as you mentioned, the IPs the last 2 years I think has been the last 2 or 3 years since 30, the last few years since 30, the event is the IP now. We used to get 5 IPs, now we're getting 4.
And we're getting like, I mean, big boy IPs. Like I know, like I don't know if we're skipping around, but like we had an announcement today again of Stranger
Things 5,
which it's the it's the ultimate ending of like that they're going to be investing a lot of time and money and energy into, because they also know like this is probably the last time they're going to be able to utilize that IP. So how can we get as many Stranger Things fans as possible into the event?
And Stranger Things has no issue drawing in the crowds at all.
No.
It's Stranger Things. We all have our thoughts and opinions on the previous 4 houses.
You can't see that in the pod audio version.
But I've gotten to the point with the Stranger Things house, like 4, they didn't do too much for me. I rarely went through them throughout the event. After the first couple of weeks, I went through them a handful of times. They never did too much for me. And I'm a huge fan of the show.
Yeah, the first one I think worked the best because the first season is a very compact story. It's not these gigantic set pieces that we got progressively more and more. I'm going to be interested to see how they pull this off. I mean, there is stuff in, there's huge action set pieces. I'll be interested to see how they pull those off inside a house, which has a limited a budget and a limited scope, but I think they can get creative and make some of the things, put you in more intimate situations of those scenes. That might work really well.
And I mean, like everybody that knows me knows, like I'm a huge Stranger Things fan. Like I have it tattooed on my body. I'm genuinely curious how the heck they're going to take season 5 with how massive the scale. I mean, like no spoilers at this point. If you haven't seen it, you haven't seen it. But like, how are they going to put that massive mind flayer scene?
Oh, are you talking about the spider thing that they fight at the end?
Like the spider that they find at the end. Like I'm thinking about like the mind flayer in the season 2-3 mashup house. That was like in Starcourt.
The Starcourt mall scene.
Very, very like. It was, the thing is like it looked large, but then when the Lucas Scare Actor came out, you're like, oh, this thing isn't that big, and it's like,
not that big.
It's still, it's still, I think, the biggest puppet they've ever created.
It is the biggest puppet they ever did, but it's still like you think of the scale though. If you see 11 Millie Bobby Brown next to the spider thing, and next to even like I know like Vecna, they always have like very tall individuals playing, but like Vecna is like this like massive entity, like. I don't know, like for fan service, I'm really hoping that they're able to get it to the scale that it really needs to be at in order for it to really feel like, I'm really curious. Like when I think about the 5th season, like what scenes they're actually going to do.
They did announce a few in the press release. It says the Wheeler House, Hawkins National Lab, the military base, and then it says the chilling landscapes of the Upside Down and the Abyss.
But it's which parts of the Upside Down and the Abyss? Like I know the Abyss is basically like the big sandy area, but it's like there's specific areas of it. And like we know at the Wheeler House, again, you should have seen the show already. Like we know we're gonna see Karen getting flailed across the wall. Like we know like those certain pieces, but like my biggest concern, because this has been speculated for a very long time, is how they're going to get the scale down. And I'm so curious of like, are we all just going to be like miniaturized or something?
Yeah.
I just need to scream Steve one last time.
And of course, there is one more house. And to me, this is like one of those amazing, shocking announcements I think ever in HHN history is that Sinners is going to be a house. We're talking about an Academy awarded film that's won Oscars, was nominated for Best Picture, is an HHN house.
Yeah.
That is just
I still have the theory that they did Darkest Steel, like, not that they would know, but like they probably wanted to do something concepting wise of like Deep South, all of that. And like, I feel like Darkest Steel is the closest representation of anything that we've had that would be similar to this. This movie's just so complex and there's so many pieces to it. And like the costuming and everything, like it is so incredibly done.
To me, it's gonna be so hard to pull off.
It's gonna be really, really hard to pull off. And I'm hoping that they do it justice.
But we have heard that they are getting the music from the film.
Goodness.
Yeah, and how they pull off a couple of those scenes is to me is going to be like impressive. I mean, I think this may not. I mean, it's a vampire. Vampires are vampires. I don't know if it's going to be the scariest house, but this scenic design wise, we know it's going in one of the big tents. Mm-hmm. Let's hope they've had a facade on was Goblin's Feast. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping we're getting a big ass facade covering the front of that tent.
Yeah.
Because the juke joint is 2 stories tall. That sets the mood going in. I think that'll be pretty cool. It would be even cooler if one or two of the vampires was roaming out in front of the house.
The one special effect thing that I hope they do is I hope they recreate the sun coming up, like some kind of sunrise effect.
Oh yeah, at the end.
At the end with the sun coming up and the vampires like smoking or something, or that was the one thing that popped in my head was, because when they announce these houses, my brain's always going 1,000 miles an hour. Like what scenes could play out in this house? And Sinners,
there's some that definitely won't.
Yeah, we can say that for sure. The thing with Sinners is all the scary stuff happens like within the last
45 minutes.
I was going to say half an hour, 45 minutes of the movie at the Club Juke. So it'll be very curious. I'll be curious to see how this house is going to progress as far as, is it going to be one of those HHN movie houses where it follows the movie, or it just takes place in the club?
I'm going to be interested to see how they handle some of the themes. Like I said, I think the sun rising is probably going to be the end of the house, because I don't think you're going to have the shootout with the Ku Klux Klan being your final part of the house. And obviously some of the sex stuff is definitely not going to be in this.
Yeah, there's sexy stuff at HHN.
Yeah,
but not to that degree.
Not to that extent. Yeah, exactly.
No, I think you're good. You're going to literally
have a house that's basically like a strip club though one year.
Yeah. So. I mean, you're gonna start with the vampires when they first
show up. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's your starting point. And you might have the scene with the Native American tribe chasing him down.
Yeah.
That might be sort of like the beginning of things. You see him chasing them down, and then him turning, attacking them. And
the other thing, and I said this on Twitter, their glowing eyes. I don't know how they can pull it off, but the glowing eyes of the vampires was the creepiest thing in that last part of that movie.
Yeah, I don't know how they pull it out.
I wonder.
I don't know if they could do contacts or.
There are contacts that glow.
Contacts with certain lighting.
Yeah, with certain lighting will glow like under black light.
Yeah.
That would be the coolest thing, because that was one of the creepiest things with those vampires. When they would look out in the field and the vampires, all you see are like these glowing eyes. And it was just, it was so creepy. I'm beyond excited for this, for the movie. When I first heard the rumor of Sinners coming to HHN, I was like, no, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
Yep.
And here we are. So I am beyond excited for this house. I cannot wait to check it out, experience, because Michael B. Jordan's performance in this movie was amazing.
Absolutely.
I am definitely going to watch it a couple more times, probably before HHN, because it's such a damn good movie. If you haven't seen it, watch it.
Yes, just watch it.
I know so many people who are like naysayers about it too. They're like, I don't know. Like, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's a freaking vampire movie, but in the setting that no one has ever done before.
Yeah.
That also has all these other themes running through it. It's a freaking Ryan Coogler is literally one of the best filmmakers right now. So it's like the man has done one amazing film after another. Like I don't know anybody who's on the run that he is on outside of maybe Nolan. So
I think that's it. I think we've gotten caught up on Halloween Horror Nights announcements for now.
It's just the beginning.
Are we going to get the outro now?
Halloween Horror Nights, select nights, August something through November 1st.
Go ahead, Janine. Sorry.
We're not even delusionally tired yet.
No, we're not.
It's all downhill.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Wait till about mid-October.
Yeah.
And then we're usually like, going to HHN tonight. I'm tired. But why are you, if you're tired, why are you going?
Because HHN.
Just gotta go.
I don't know.
I don't know.
And
As
honestly,
I always tell people.
Yeah, this year is probably going to be the first year because, like, kid is not scared of anything. I mean, like, she still walks into, like, my office and, like, it's like, hi, at, like, all my, props and stuff. This is going to be the year that we probably do the streets because we're, like, right around the corner now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
you put the big ear protection on
She's
her.
got massive ones.
Good. Unlike so many people we see walking around and we're just, like, with a kid and we're just in no ear protection. I'm just like,
I mean, she has a Demogorgon stuffed animal. She's ready.
There you go. She's ready. This might be the first year where I take all 3 kids.
The scare actors will adore her.
They will. Yeah.
This might be the first year where I take all 3 kids because Charlotte has watched Stranger Things, and this may be the first year where we take all 3 kids.
Sin goes again for the. Probably not.
Poor Sin. We're going to get on out of here. As always, like Barry said, make sure you guys check out the Thrill Geek Ultimate HHN guide. Yeah, that thing.
Yes.
thrillgeek.com/HHN. And we have tons of HHN videos up on our YouTube channel from all the years.
Just search Halloween Horror Nights and boop.
Yeah. It's a really great thing to watch the walkthroughs when you're working and you feel like some fun entertainment, just like to keep you distracted. It's good. It's good stuff.
It's good stuff. We have lots of
really great fun to watch Clint and I not really get scared at all in all the houses.
We're just dead inside.
We're just dead. Even though I will admit, last year I got probably more than I had in years. So
I do remember that.
On opening night. I think you and I got for like
couple times,
which we never
times.
did.
And then you guys can watch the Hollow Scream video and watch me absolutely get wrecked over and over.
That was fun.
Was that SeaWorld or Busch Gardens?
That was SeaWorld.
The SeaWorld one, right? Yeah.
We had fun that night.
That was
I've also been a little drunk, but we had fun that night.
I only had like 2 drinks.
Yeah.
That's all you need at SeaWorld is 2 drinks.
and you had the Jello shot thing too.
Yeah, remember you had the Jello shot.
You had the Jello thing too, so that
you actually paid for something.
Whoopsie.
We're like using our punch things. And Janine's like buying stuff.
Janine's like Jello shot? It was a syringe.
I love Jello shots.
Yeah.
It was a syringe. So, anyways, guys, thanks so much for listening. Janine and Barry, where can everybody follow you online?
You can find me at Scream Queen J9.
You can find me at Culture and Thrills on all social media platforms.
And then you guys can follow me at IMCG83 on Twitter and Instagram. And so take care, be safe, and we will see you guys on the next recording.
See you in the fog.
See you in the fog.
Halloween Horror Nights.
Coming soon.
Thrill Geek at Halloween Horror Nights.